Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And on the sideline, Doris Burke. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to Golden State in Oakland.
They had major problems at the charity stripe in that game. It was interesting. They just could not make free throws.
Yeah, and that's frustrating to watch, especially on the road where your opportunities at the line tend to be a little more sparse than when you're at home. Boy, you've got to cash in on them.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Houston, Fresh in at point guard. Gordon out there with Christie. And it's McDonald in at the 2 spot. And there's the pass to Fresh. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm all for aggressive defense. They were over the top in that game and wound up in a lot of foul trouble.
Well, Steve, you and I both know it, Kevin as well. There's a difference between being aggressive and being reckless. Clearly, they were the latter.
That's good.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Low the pass to Jones. From beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. No good from Fresh.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Christie. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Beyond the arc. No luck. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
And that one's good. Durant.
Beautiful cut to the hoop. He's getting anything he wants here already.
Houston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Fresh. That's good from 17 feet away. Fresh has got 5 now.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Low the pass to Durant. Drops in the tray.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Christie. Here's Fresh. Misses the jumper. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Now let's go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to catch up with head coach Scott Brooks.
Kevin, he said he expects their interior defense to be airtight tonight. He said shot blocking is something our team can really hang its hat on. That ability to contest and deny shots inside frees us up to be more aggressive on the perimeter. So in a sense, it's really the foundation for us defensively. Guys, we'll see if they can build on that to secure the W.
Thanks for the report, Doris. Steve, Clark, your thoughts on their defensive focus here?
Well, it's the right strategy, Kevin, because you have to play to your strengths as a team. You can't get away from who you are.
And that's right, Steve. Their strength is certainly what they do defensively. They can rattle folks. You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Christie. To the left wing. McDonald passes to Christie. 16 feet away. Good on the jump shot. Christie's got his first bucket of the night. Oklahoma City leading by 3. The feed to Jones. Pass to Hoffman. Left side Durant. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
I like the effort, son. I'm feeling it, coach.
In sync here, all on the same page.
Get up.
17 seconds left in the first quarter. On the wing, Harden. He kicks to Lido. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And this great rivalry will be renewed tonight. The first of 3 meetings between these two clubs this season.
For 3, Durant. No good on that last second attempt there. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Thunder out in front. And off second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
We've got Terrence Jones, and it's low in at the 1. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. Harden right side. Lock at 6. Inside. Franklin. And he dumps it down. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Here's Lowe. Gets it to fall from the right block. And the Thunder lead by 1. The Rockets shooting at 50% in a decent groove. There's the pass to Todd. And some nice passing there by Houston. Offensive rebound. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. And with this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? You look at Fresh, a great player, 2nd in the league.
Some remarkable shooters in that group, guys. And you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent, patient players.
Precisely. I mean, when you watch any of them, nothing's forced. I mean, it's good, smart shot selection, simple basketball. But that being said, don't take anything away from their natural ability to flat out bury that jumper. They can do that too.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to McDonald. From 11 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Franklin's got the game tied up here for the Rockets. The Thunder shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Left side, Jones. Pass to Lowe. Great D that time from Fresh.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Offensive rebound, Gordon. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And the Rockets making a change here. House is checked in. And they can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Hi, guys. Fresh in their last game against the Warriors was a major factor. He finished with 19 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified for Burke.
Well, I know this opponent should be terrified because there's a good chance the momentum he gathered that night carries right over into this game.
Well, some of it will carry over. That's inevitable. It's just a matter of how much.
Lets it go from deep. That's good. Fresh has got 11 points. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Feeds to Jones. The pass to Hoffman. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. Rockets leading by 3. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Turner with the block. Passes it to Hoffman. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Ricky Lito, he's checked in for Christie.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
The shot's good from Fresh.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
Here's Barlow. And nothing is falling for him right now. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. A floater, and the layup drops in from Fresh. Fresh has got 16.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
So both teams making some changes here. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, guys, Kevin McHale had some advice for the team in that last break. He talked to his guys about having it offensively, saying, quote, forget about playing it safe. Let's get after it. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Out to the right wing. Here's Hoffman. Banked in off the glass.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
There's the dish to Harden. Here's Fresh. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 19 points for Fresh.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
52 seconds left here in the second. Goes up, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And if we see a few more of them, this game could be in danger of getting out of hand quickly.
Here's Hoffman. Lito with the rebound.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
And good on the basket. Book it.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hoffman. Cuts off the pass. Fresh, the pass to Nunley. Harden outside. Kicks to Lito. And there's the pass to Fresh. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And so that brings...
Well, Scott, early on, you found yourself trailing and...
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Our passing has...
so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
So on the floor for Houston. Fresh, he's in at the point. Christie is out there with Gordon, and it's McDonald in at the 2.
Well, that's one way to get your second half started on the right foot. An easy layup against some soft defense.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Durant. Thunder trailing by 11. Here's Lowe, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
For Oklahoma City, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
The Thunder shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Durant with a wide open look, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Fresh, defended by Durant. Here's House, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, it's plays like that. Hustle plays on the glass and then staying with it, being active. It really caused some problems for that defense.
Franklin's checked in for Houston. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Over the last 3, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Scott Brooks said to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Kevin Durant. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. The next thing he talked about was the pace he'd like to see them playing at offensively. He wants it to be a fast-paced game, pushing tempo all the time. The coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Passes it to Fresh. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Durant's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. With the shot. Connects. The jumper drops. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
McDonald passes to Gordon. Right through the D for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 12.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Here's Lowe. Here's Turner. And the shot is long.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
Here's Lowe. The Rockets pull it in. Franklin's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
He has not been on his game, and you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
And the shot is good.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Here's Lowe. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. He's got 8.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing it.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. To the wing on the left. 3 seconds left, and the layup is up and in.
Tune in next Wednesday night.
And now a brief chance to view our State Farm assist of the game. It's 1 of terrific assists on the night from Lowe.
And what you love about his ability to pass the ball, Kevin, is that it just seems so natural to him, so fluid. He's always in control, understanding where his teammates are and anticipating passing angles.
Pass to Buchanan. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet away, and there's another one for the Thunder. Houston leading by 15, and for Houston, Fresh, he's in at point guard. Christie is out there with Harden, and it's House in at the 5. The pass to Fresh. Here's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And now it's 27 points for Fresh. Oklahoma City shooting straight 49% from the field. And for Oklahoma City, moving it around. Here's Barlow. Tries again. Missed inside.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And for the Rockets, Fresh in at point guard. Harden out there with Christie. And it's House in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dishes it to Turner. Here's Barlow. Here's Buchanan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Harden dishes to House. Pass to Christie. Here is House, defended by Jones, and he gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 20.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Takes a 3, and he gets it to go.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Rockets leading by 17. Fresh, the pass to Harden. Gordon with the screen for Harden. Passes to Fresh. For 3. Good. Fresh has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Rockets.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Inside. Here's Hoffman. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Durant's checked in. And the Rockets making a change here. And he makes both free throws.
I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second half, despite trailing in this game.
Well, you know, that's when you need to be most aggressive when you're down. Another good job of drawing contact and getting to the line.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Pass to Fresh. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. House. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer the perfection continues.
And so House nails both of them. Thunder trailing by 18. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Low, the pass to Hoffman. He feeds it to Jones. Clock at 4. It's Durant with the drive.
Kevin Durant has been getting it done. He has 15 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And he's good on the second. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Fresh. The step-back jumper is good. Fresh has got 13 points in the second half.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
2 minutes.
The feed to Turner. The pass to Lowe. Uncovered. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. At the top of the key, Durant. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Fresh, the pass to Gordon. Fresh, Turner covering. No good from Fresh. Thunder trailing by 19.
Well, what we saw here tonight is one team just had everything going for it, and the other did. Huge margin of victory for the Rockets.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
Well, what a great way for them to have kicked off this season series. These two teams play twice more, and no question who's going to have the advantage in those games after what happened here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though, Steve. I mean, the team coming out on the losing end of a game one is just that much more motivated to get even in games 2 and 3.
Well, you look back at this one, and what an amazing performance this has been for Fresh. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every opportunity he got.
Houston's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Shoots from 12, and he gets it to go. Fresh has got 36.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
It's Durant on the wing. And that's off the glass and in.
If this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late.
Rockets have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Here's Fresh, and it's Houston with another.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
From the top of the key, he connects.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, that'll do it. For Dorisburg, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Fresh.